finding park-ups, eh?
Yeah. One of the dilemmas of being a full-time motorhomer is you have too much choice, especially where you don't really know where you're going.
And that is something we really don't know at the moment. We're just driving.
No, we spent the last week in Surrey at a Vanlife United festival where we helped out as marshals, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
I'm guessing you're traders.
We are, sir.
Good man. Although that's as far as we can help you with. Have a lovely time. I hope you earn a fortune.
What great fun we had too, and we made some amazing friends through it as well.
Helping out, directing traffic, booking tickets, picking people in tickets, emptying bins. I found my vocation in life. Yeah, real good time.
Yeah.
But it was quite tiring because obviously there was also a lot of drinking involved.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, tonight we moved on.
Yes.
Because we left the festival without any really idea of where we was going.
No.
We got another van. We got Vanlife Festival at the end of the month, so we're sort of going up north slightly. But we don't know what we're going to do on the way. So we've had 2 days of no exercise. So we're going for an evening stroll in this beautiful, beautiful woods we're in. We may tell you where it is, we may not, because we don't like to disclose our park-ups.
However, it is on search for sites.
Yeah, but that's as light as you're getting. And it's in the Surrey Hills. We might leave a few clues along the way.
I know I use the word amazing a lot, but that is an amazing view.
This pillbox is one of many World War II defences along the North Downs Way, forming part of the GHQ Line B. These fortifications were designed to slow down a potential Nazi invasion as it advanced towards London. Built in 1940, the defensive line made strategic use of natural features such as steep escarpments, rivers and woodlands. It stretched from Guildford to Sevenoaks in Kent. Pleasant walk last night, babes?
Pleasant walk and an amazing sleep. I slept all the way through.
And where are we going now then?
Heading to Hertfordshire.
To see the parents?
Yes. And that is our plan now. Heading up north for the festival.
So shall we go before the M25 gets too mental?
I'd say so.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun.
So most people, when they turn up to visit relations, I haven't seen for a while, turn up with chocolates and flowers. Us, on the other hand, turn up with dirty washing and rubbish. Probably empty the toilet later as well.
So after seeing Spencer's mum yesterday, we decided to head and spend the night in St Albans, a really nice quiet park up that we've got here. And also what we get to have first thing in the morning to wake us up and make us bright and breezy is a swim, because we're parked by the leisure centre. Really nice area. It's £7 each to go swimming, and we get a shower with that as well, so we haven't got to worry about using the water in the van, so that will last longer. Anyway, we're heading up towards where are we going, babe?
Who knows where we're going to end up tonight, but a little one just here. Took full advantage of my mum's washing machine. And of course, you've got to have your spools hanging up.
Spencer!
Drying out. There's not a dog inside, that's a pineapple. So I'm told.
Welcome to Grantham, the quiet Lincolnshire market town with its charming historic streets that have punched well above its weight in the history books. This is where Margaret Thatcher was born above her father's grocery shop on North Parade, before rising to become Britain's first female Prime Minister and earning the nickname the Iron Lady. But Grantham's claim to fame doesn't end there. Long before Maggie, a young Isaac Newton walked these streets on his way to the King's School. Yes, the very Isaac Newton who transformed our understanding of the universe when an apple fell on his head, changing science forever. Grantham's history is rich with innovation and influence from politics to physics. Today, the town quietly carries a legacy that proves even the most unassuming places can leave an extraordinary mark on the world. Newton's orrery. The largest globe represents the Earth, the smaller, the Moon. These are to scale and angle correctly. On a smaller column, Venus is as a sandstone globe. A third element is the market cross itself. The cross, when viewed in line with the other elements, represents the Sun, the centre of the solar system.
We arrived in the town of Grantham with view of having a look around and a night out. But spent quite a bit of work time, didn't we, looking for a car park.
Yes.
Not very motorhome friendly.
No.
Managed to find one 10 minutes out along this lovely river walk on a nice park. Big sign saying
No overnight camping.
no motorhomes. So we parked up, in fairness it was free, with a view just to look round the town, see the sights and the historics. And then we were walking back towards the van with viewing of going to, where was we going?
We were going to go to, where's that steak restaurant?
Oh, Miller and Carter.
Miller and Carter, yeah.
And we saw a little car park owned by the Conservative Club with 24-hour parking. So,
We're heading back now to get the van.
to go to a Conservative Club.
Yeah. Apparently they got
overnight.
some £4 overnight, live music.
I've got live music as well, whether we're half out or go out into town. I am hungry. Are you hungry?
I'm absolutely starving, yeah.
So we're going to get something to eat and see what our options are.
Yeah.
But a fitting tribute to Mrs T and keeping the Tory party afloat. But don't do politics on YouTube.
No.
No. Anyway, we're going to go and get the van. We may or may not change. We may or may not take you out with us later. Life of a motorhome, full-time couple.
Yeah. Good morning, folks. And further to yesterday, we ended up coming into this car park here, which is the Conservative Club car park. And we stayed the night, £4 per day. Not bad at all, pretty secure as well. Now this morning we are looking to move on. However, we've got a problem. We've had a really bad smell in the van for the last 5 or 6 days. When we fill up with water, we do have a trickle of water coming through along the floor after we've filled up. We put that down to possibly overfilling the tank, so we're trying to keep an eye on it now. What we've also been advised is to check the vent here, which is just underneath the fridge, for possibly water dripping down there and not condensing as it should be. We've checked in there and we've got no problems whatsoever with that. Spencer has checked this drawer today because we do get a build-up of water sometimes within the drawer. As you can see here, we've got a very wet game and also a soap powder container. But we cannot find the problem. So, got any advice on it all, Spence?
Well, like you say, the drawer gets soaking wet. I've had this drawer out. If you have a look in it, it's as dry as you like. So it's a good thing in one way that there's not water trickling down we can't see. We was concerned about it getting under the floor and maybe like that is the smell, but it doesn't appear to be it doesn't appear to be the case, which is good. The fridge is totally sealed, so there's no chance of water coming from down there. So I can only presume, but I still don't know how it works, that this water we're getting through in the flooded drawer is coming from when we overfill and it spouts out the waste thing. Don't know. The smell is only in this area, so it's quite weird. And I don't know. So we're going to have to do more bloody research, the bottom line.
More investigation.
And live with the smell until we can find it. But as I say, the only thing I'm relatively pleased about is it's not water getting under the floor, which would have meant big trouble. But if anyone knows why the drawer should flood,
And what we can do about it if that is the case, because
definitely not coming from a fridge.
yeah, it seems to be a bit of a weird scenario.
Heading towards the city of Lincoln, we saw a sign saying International Bomber Command, turn right. We had no option but to follow the sign. The centre was open to the public in January 2018 and provides a world-class facility acknowledging the efforts, sacrifices and commitment of the men and women from 62 different nations who came together in Bomber Command during World War II. Named after Roy Chadwick, who designed the Lancaster bomber, the centre has 3 galleries with state-of-the-art and immersive exhibitions. But the real story of this museum is the Memorial Garden. Free to enter, there is a long path with plaques either side, dedicated to lost ones. The path ends at the spire, Britain's tallest war memorial, standing at 102 feet high, the same height as a Lancaster wingspan. The base is 16 feet wide, the same width as a Lancaster wing. Surrounding the spire, there are 23 walls containing 271 panels inscribed with names commemorating 58,000 men and women from 62 countries who gave their lives in Bomber Command during the war. Bomber Command suffered the highest losses of any unit during World War II. Every member of Bomber Command aircrew was a volunteer. The average age at death was only 23. Lest we forget.
So after our impromptu trip yesterday to Bomber Command, we decided to find a park up for the evening and found one just on the outskirts of Lincoln. A lovely little park, lovely and quiet too. And we are now going to head into town to see what's about down there. Now we're going to take a walk along the river and it takes about 40 minutes from where we're parked. So should be a nice little stroll as long as it doesn't rain.
So here's our park up. There were about 4 or 5 vans here last night. It is quite residential, but reviews and park for night say they are quite friendly. And no one's put a brick through a window yet, so that's all cool. Let's have a stroll, see what happens.
And there was me thinking all of Lincoln was flat. Oh my God, we just had to walk up some hill. Absolutely knackered. However, these houses are absolutely stunning. New word, not amazing. And the ginormous cathedral is behind it. How quaint are these?
Conquer this legendary slope and you'll discover quirky shops and cosy cafes waiting to reward your efforts at the top.
What an amazing place. I can't believe we've never been here before. Lincoln Castle. What can I say about it? Nothing, because I haven't got a clue at the moment.
I haven't got a clue about it.
No idea.
No.
All I know is that Sting's playing here tomorrow night.
Yes, and he's an alien.
He's a legal alien.
Unlike us. Because we jibbed him.
Yeah.
With a combined age of 100 and something, we jibbed him. We got the evidence.
Yeah, we recorded ourselves doing it just in case.
Just in case the place needs some more evidence. There's a cathedral.
How beautiful is that? But yeah, so anyway, we've been naughty. Sometimes you've got to do that in life just to keep that spark.
Yeah.
So we're having a walk around the ramparts now, and yeah, we'll probably show you it. We've no idea what it's about.
No, it was built in 1068, I think, by William Conqueror.
Okay.
I know that much because I just read it, and that's as far as I got. 4 fun facts about Lincoln Castle.
It's one of only 4 places that holds an original copy of the Magna Carta. You don't get to see this if you don't pay.
The last public execution at Lincoln Castle was on the 5th of August 1859.
Lincoln Castle had its own Victorian prison from 1787 to 1878.
Lincoln Crown Court is inside its grounds.
All in all, not a great place to get caught jibbing in.
If you would like to hear some more fun historical facts, or just keep an eye on our full-time motorhome antics, why not consider hitting the subscribe button?
Tickle that like button and drop a comment below. Whether it's a compliment or a "what were you thinking?" We want to hear it. Lincoln Cathedral, built by William the Conqueror, has been watching over the city since the 11th century, an awe-inspiring landmark. From 1311 to 1548, Lincoln Cathedral held the title of the tallest building in the world. This was thanks to its soaring central spire. Unfortunately, in 1548, the spire collapsed in a storm. It was also the location for many film sets, including the Da Vinci Code in 2006 and The King starring Brad Pitt in 2019. The Newport Arch, built in the 3rd century, is the oldest Roman arch in the UK still used by traffic. Lincoln City is packed with charm. Every street has a story and every climb comes with a breathtaking view.
Unfortunately, we are now leaving Lincoln. It was a great day yesterday, really enjoyable, and we know we will be back.
On the road again, where to next?
And this is the offending smell in the van. A broken, rotten egg.